Welcome everyone to Ein Sof Learning. This is episode number 3 of our series where we're going through my Quizlet and answering Kabbalistic questions. First we got to explain the question, and then we got to explain the answer. And that's what this series is really about. I hope it's fun for everybody. If you're liking the video, I'm sure that I'm going to continue this until we finish all 592 questions. Bezrat Hashem. So the question is, what is greatly needed in Olam Assiyah? So in order to answer this question, we have to first know what is Olam Assiyah. Olam Assiyah is the bottom on the chain of worlds in the Kabbalistic framework. We know that there are 5 worlds, really 4 worlds, but the 5th one is the source of these 4. And these worlds refer to different perspectives or levels of consciousness when it comes to perceiving the truth about reality. The higher you go up on the tree of life, which means in terms of these world levels, you are perceiving more light, which means the higher level spiritual truths. While the lower you go, the further away you're going from the light, which means that your desire to know it increases. That's why there's more suffering towards the bottom of the pit, because everybody desires to know the truth. Usually they need to have an awakening in order to truly understand that we're in a spiritual reality. But nevertheless, let's say a person has already waken up to the idea that there's spiritual reality. Olam Assiyah is the lowest level of perception, because a person understands that there's worlds and that there's spirituality, but they're stuck in the midst of their own evil inclination, which is most prevalent in Olam Assiyah, because that's the domain of the klipot. The klipot have the soul under their grasp in the world of Assiyah. So if you're in the world of Assiyah, that means that you need fear, yir'ah. Because the only way to break through the influence of these klipot that are holding you back from ascending spiritually is by having fear in God, or meaning awe of God, or reverence. Really the best word is reverence. But so why does it say fear? What's yir'ah? The word yir'ah is commonly translated as fear, because you have to have a fear not to betray the love between you and God. It doesn't mean that you're afraid of punishment. You're afraid of betraying the connection and upsetting God because you love Him so much. And therefore, you're not going to transgress the Torah. Fear motivates you to keep in between the bounds. That means not to step out left or right. Keep your hands and knees inside the vehicle at all times and go straight to God. That's what Yashar El means. Straight to God. We are Yisrael. That's our job. We're not supposed to divert left or right from the word of Hashem and to spreading His word through our actions. That means we have to be an example for the world. So that's why it says that we need fear in Olam Assiyah, because the klipot are most prevalent in the world of action, and therefore you're the most susceptible and vulnerable in the world of action. So you need fear in order to keep yourself on the proper path and not fall for the evil temptations that are brought forth by your Yetzer Hara, that tries and tempts you to go in the direction of klipa. And coming in the direction of the klipa means falling for your short-term momentary pleasures. But if you have fear or awe of God, therefore you have a motivation to stay or correct you and make sure you're not falling off the right path. So that's why you need yir'ah in the world of action. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everybody, thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't be afraid to share this video with your loved ones, as we know that we are trying to reach as many souls as we possibly can with the wisdom of the Torah, specifically its inner dimensions called Kabbalah, which is the mystical secrets that are contained within God's holy Torah. And I invite you to join me on this effort to spreading this wisdom to the 4 corners of the world so we can prepare for what we've all been waiting for, the final redemption, where Israel will be redeemed along with the righteous Gentiles.